Three red. Good evening. Seeing if you can hear us here. We are broadcasting live from Denver Curling Club. This is the Denver 5 and Under Bonspiel national track event leading to 5 and Under Nationals. We've got a game underway here on our featured sheet, Sheet B. My name is Dave Falco. I'm here joined by Brian Brown, as always, B squared, double B.
Good evening, Dave.
How we doing tonight, man?
All right, man. Good to be back here with you.
Good.
All right.
I'm going to let you take it away with the opponents here. I'm trying to get our telestrator rebooted so we can show off our new technology.
Nice. Yeah, little technical issues, nothing out of the norm, so everything's status quo. Okay, on Sheet B tonight, we got Team Bazinski against Team Bradshaw.
Peter! Come on, Peter! All right, Peter! You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. Head down.
Looks like Team Bradshaw will have the Yellow Rocks. And we're joined here by our head ice technician, Tom.
Tom's
Whippen, we appreciate all
Tom's
his
done
help.
for the day, so he's having a little celebratory toast here.
He's here bright and early every morning and here until the end. So he's put in several 16-hour days, helping us keep the ice just as perfect as he could do it for these contestants.
Team Bazinski is Mike Malorski, Elena Pazurska, Derek Bazinski, and TJ Cole. Team Bradshaw, Lucy Bradshaw, Katie Hebert, Tammy Pham, and Lise Rollinson and Joyce McLaren. It's a 5-person team, trying to see who's out there for them right now. Looks like it's Elise throwing tonight. Joyce has the night off. This is a C event game. It's our 8 o'clock draw here at the 5 and under. Last draw of the day, although we do have boat races after this, so I think we're going to have some fun festivities after this. That's the really important draw.
The exciting event. Can't wait.
We're going to be scanning around the ice sheet between ends to give you a look in on all the remaining games. The other games are either, I believe we have one B event quarterfinal yet to come, and the rest are all C event quarters also.
I'm going to give you the same room. So Reinhardt's back. I just come back row. Or I can come. I can get her around. Hey, Brooke! What? Perfect. Square this up. Perfect. Yes, go! Perfect. Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg. Come on, Greg.
No shortage of rocks in play here early. We got one counter for Byzinski here. Plenty of rocks in the back of the house as protection, as Lucy calls a draw with this shot. We're getting plenty of swing here this weekend, averaging 4 feet to the draw pass to the center line. A little bit more it seems to be if you're drawn to the wings. They've got a really good line on this one through the hole. Let's see what the weight's like. It looks really good. It's going to bury and come to rest back 4. Good draw by Katie Hebert. She's making her way down to join Lucy in the house. Skips rock to come. Missed shot there gives Lucy Bradshaw a chance to follow her teammates rock in there. Probably stop a little bit short of this time, so there's no freeze opportunity for Byzinski's team. We've got one DCC member on the Byzinski rink, that's TJ Cole. He also represents Team Nigeria at world events, both with his 4-person team and with it in mixed doubles with his wife Susie. It's great to see him out here participating. They're not touching it, it's hanging out there. We've seen this weekend that if you get out there in the 12-foot area that it will hang. Weight was really good there, though, so she gets a wick off of her own and guards that draw pass, so the freeze doesn't look very available. All right, we're up and running our telestrator. New technology for our web streaming service provided by Emmy Award-winning Chris Atari. Thank you so much, Chris. He works for CBS Sports, doing all kinds of high-level events. He's done the Masters, plenty of NFL games. He's been overseas doing esports. Really talented guy, and has provided with a wonderful donation gift here. Well, we think it's wonderful. You might think it's annoying by the time we get on with the broadcast, but we're going to use it anyway. We're still on a little bit of a learning curve here on how to use this device, but it's the same one. He tells us it's the same one that they use in the pros, so we're really lucky to have it. We're also keeping an eye on the Women's Worlds. U.S. coming up just short earlier this afternoon with a 1-point loss versus Sweden. We're keeping an eye on the 2 semifinals right now. We've got Canada, Korea on our big screen, and Sweden and Switzerland is the other semifinal.
Okay, I made it back. I think we got things working again.
Welcome back, buddy.
All right.
Back together again.
Holy cow.
How many hours we got logged in this booth this weekend?
Greater than 3.
I mean, I like you a lot, but this has been pretty tight quarters to be spending this amount of time together. So
We have a little tiny space here.
yeah. So Lucy with another chance at the guard, throws similar weight to her first one, and plays another great wick off of a Byzinski rock to lie a pair. Maybe 3, actually. Didn't see that one in the back forefoot. We'll see what they hang. They cleared them real quick.
It appears these vice skips still don't like us, Falco.
I mean, we just need a little bit of help. I mean, I know we're pros and everything, but even the big boys need a little assistance here and there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, this should be a fun evening. We have all 4 sheets working.
Sports team too. Yeah.
If you've ever played curling and you know what ends are, it's a card game that has to do with the outcome of each ends. We've got some action. Betting for some peanuts over on sheet D. I've got 3 red, and red has a draw for their third one right here.
You gotta go for weight.
Per usual, our attention is split, which only makes us worse at this. And it's already a low bar.
Sweep, hard, 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 hard. All the way in, all the way in. Go hard now, hard, hard. Don't let it touch, don't let it touch. There you go. Go,
TJ
go, go,
offering
go.
encouragement, get that yard around, and it worked. Peeked out just a little bit on the other side.
Sit right on it.
It's going to be a close one. I think I won, which is a good thing because I didn't have any peanuts to pay my tab anyway. So.
And Falco going to see if he indeed had the winning card.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It appears he did. Good for him.
It's got a curl. Yep, yep, yep. Great thing. Nice shot.
Go, just come into the house.
Okay, Team Byzinski looking for another in-turn draw.
Line's good. Line's good. It's heavy. T-Way, come down here. Yeah, well for
Touch wide, it might hang out in the back 12.
Let's go normal. Yes!
We have some very exuberant fans here at the 3 and Under. We were talking early on in the event yesterday about how it's really fun volunteering these for events, even though it's been ages since I've qualified for one of these things as far as my experience goes. But it really brings back the new energy and memories of what it was like to first begin playing this game in the community. There's lots of big dreams and open eyes, and really people trying to do their best out there and run the game. And it's a big step for a lot of these folks to do their first big event.
They finally hung the board. Falco, while you're gone.
Oh, good. So we got it. It was 3 after all. Bradshaw taking the lead here early.
Give me control. Sorry, I thought you said stop.
So red sitting here, one here is a little bit precarious situation. Yellow with a nice draw or corner freeze there. So if they do get the chance, that sets up a nice trigger for them to remove the shot rock. Lucy here looking like she just wants to pick out the shot rock, maybe roll to a second counter.
Yes!
Lucy is my doubles partner, so I think that gives me a little bit of opportunity to. Oh, pretty good result. Catches her own rock instead of the shot stone. Pushes it to side 12. Shooter ends up staying for shot, and it's sitting on top of the red second counter, so it makes it a little harder to deal with. The inside roll looks a little bit dangerous. Potential jam. You would love to throw the hit and roll undercover, but likely going to catch your own red rock on the way out of the house. So you hear the skip for Team Bazinski, which this is the first game we've called for him, but I believe it's Derry. His name is, well, no, it's all guys except for Elena, so I'm not sure exactly who it is. We'll find out for you. So he's calling for backline. With backline weight, you might be able to get that yellow over the top of the red one and still save your shooter, which is exactly what happens. That's a really great shot. It actually rolls to a great position.
It's a great outcome for
With the
them,
back
for
end.
sure.
Yep. Good call, good execution.
I got the stopwatch in my hand this time, so I'm going to try
I mean,
to
that's
beat your record
you're
here.
definitely better at that job. I'm 0 for 2 games as far as getting any valuable times off it with that thing. So
It'll probably take me a rock or 2 or 3.
well, they're throwing a draw here. This might be a good one. Katie Hebert in the hack, throwing third rocks for Team Bradshaw.
Is this heavy?
Plenty of line, not anywhere close to that guard.
Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
Good audible by Lucy. She sees that it's not going to come to rest on its own, so she sweeps it to make contact with that red one.
And that makes sense. I had a 12-5 in that one.
Okay, yep. What we've been seeing throughout the weekend is about 4 feet of curl towards the center, maybe 5 feet of curl off the center line, and we're getting about 13-8 for long times, which is the interval between the two hog lines in order to stop it around the tee line. So really consistent. Our ice crew, Tom Whitman, Tim Murphy, heading the efforts out there today, has been tireless in their efforts getting here early, working all day.
It's a thankless job,
Sure is.
so we certainly appreciate it.
Hopefully they got a few things.
I believe this may be the first event at DCC in about 5 years that I've been able to enjoy it from this side of the glass. And been out
Well,
there on the
yeah,
ice,
you're
so-
behind the glass, but you're also behind 7 monitors. So I don't know that you're fully getting the viewership experience back here.
Congratulations on your win on ends
Oh yeah, thank you. I got
Wasn't it?
I won 7 peanuts
Got more?
with no peanuts in your pocket.
with no peanuts in my pocket. Yeah.
Reminds me of an old tale of Lee Trevino. He said, these kids don't know pressure. Pressure is playing for $100 when you got $3.18 in your pocket.
That's not going to cover the tab, I don't think. In-turn draw effort from Katie Hebert goes a little bit deep. She was money on the first end, burying one behind cover to set up the 3-ender that Team Bradshaw took in the first. With that backing, TJ Cole throwing third rocks for Team Bajdzinski is going to try to follow it, wrap it around under. He does have a little bit of backing, but I don't think he wants to get all the way to it. That one's hanging out, indicating that it might be a little bit heavy. We'll see where it comes to rest. Once this end concludes, we'll take a look around the ice shed and give you some score updates.
But there's 3 out now. Or you just draw.
Well, see what it shows you what I know. That draw from TJ actually comes up a little short. Is counter though. The red's sitting 3 right now. Lucy's deciding what she wants to do. She has 2 rocks to try to cut them down and prevent Team Bajdzinski from coming right back with a big end. Missed the call. That ice could either be a hit and roll or a draw. Problem with hit and roll, obviously, is that you see that yellow working in the back. That's going to prevent the red rock from exiting with the inside roll path.
Not sure. I know Katie's release. Trying with her long time here.
Lucy looks like she's drawing here. They're on it. Line's getting a little tight. Might be down.
I got 14-4-4 on that.
14-4-4 would have been a biter, I think, had not made contact with the guard. So really good, pretty consistent with what we've seen throughout the week. 14 seconds probably would have gotten to T. Are they sitting 4?
Probably not. No idea.
No, I have 2 yellow, which is actually the current count right now. I'm going for my second consecutive race. Oh, you have 4 yellow. We're both rooting for yellow on D.
Yes! Sweet!
Skips rocks for Bajdzinski. Looks like draw away. There is a port there, which he gets through cleanly. Let's see this one comes to a stop.
Excellent shot.
Just
Very
back
nice.
4, good weight. Well, Lucy's facing a bundle here with her last one. She could take the whole end away for red if she makes that draw, which she tried with her first one, only needs about 6 more feet of weight versus her first one. Not quite as appealing as a draw path. Her first yellow ended up as a corner guard, so she's going to have to take an even wider ice. I still like this shot. She's got the red look hanging out on the 8 foot. If she's a little heavy, she can play an in off there. I guess the other option would be to play a hit maybe on the center line red, maybe catch one of the other reds on the way by and eliminate a couple.
I think she's going with the out turn draw, in off possibly.
Yep. Similar ice for her
like
first shot, which would make you believe that she's got to throw a little bit more weight. I don't think making contact with the yellow she threw on her first one helps her. That looks like it just hooked a corner on the red guard, so I don't think it raises in cleanly. I always give her a hard time about her draw weight when we're playing mixed doubles together. She asked me not to this game, so I'm just going to say that I think she has great draw weight, and I think she's going to make this shot. Okay, I got one of my peanuts on the make on this one.
Stone for Skip Lucy Bradshaw.
Well, Brian, on sheet D, yellow just promoted another rock in. We're sitting 3 right now.
Sitting 3 on.
Yep.
Feel a little better.
Line looks really good on this. I think they want a piece of that red one.
Yeah. Need to keep cutting. She's got enough of it.
Looking at the overhead, they cut him down to just 1 counter, and that one's going to be hard to deal with if Byzinski's hoping to score more than 1.
The risk is pretty low. It's okay. Take this outside. Just have her roll in contact here or here. Go.
The nose is good inside the spot.
Well, we were talking about tunnel vision on the draw we just called earlier at 5 o'clock. This has been 4 consecutive shots on this out turn side, but they also have, if they chose to do so.
Intern's awful open. Then the intern's awful open.
Awfully open. Yeah, you could play a straight draw. You could play this raise to the 4 foot on that one. Something like that. Either one of those shots.
Right. Options are great.
Thanks for letting me play. They are electing to play the out turn.
Yes!
Hoping to come in here, maybe redirect, either straight draw or redirect off the yellow one. We'll see what the weight is like.
Hanging on them just a little bit. A little spicy.
Oh, unlucky to
did tap
catch
the
the
yellow.
shot rock. And when they come to rest, that looks like a score of 3 for red. I don't know if that was the called shot, but that was a beauty. Good result for Byzinski. That ties up the game at 3. Shall we take a look at the other sheets in progress? On sheet A, we got the Purple Pretenders, my favorite. They have by far the best uniforms of the tournament. These purple jumpsuits I've got one coming from Amazon as we speak. I can't wait. It might come in time for tomorrow. I can get a team picture of these guys.
Okay. Let's go to sheet C.
Was there no score on that sheet yet? Okay.
I thought you already had that.
Oh, sorry, 1-0. And their opponent is Get Your Sheet Together, who is with Perry Cunningham from Denver, skipping that rank. They've got a 1-0 lead over the team from Madison, Purple Pretenders. 3 red? Oh, bugger. Here.
3 yellows.
Oh, 3 yellow.
It looks light. You gotta go now. Sweep.
Sheet C,
Looks light.
we've got Team Ellison, a
Gotta
team
go hard.
from the Coyote Curling Club in Arizona, playing the Sweeping Beauties, a 1 year and under Denver Curling Club team. The Sweeping Beauties have it's a tied up 2-2 after 2 minutes. They're playing quick over there.
Kiss it.
And on TD, it's two teams from Rock Creek, the brand new club in Lafayette, Colorado. They are so playing that guarantees that one of these two teams is going to make a Sunday game, which is a great result for their first ever Bontsfield. One of those teams has a 3-0 advantage. We've got a little bit of operator error.
Here. We'll figure it out. Give us just a minute.
Oh, it's 3-3. Oh, good thing you took your time over there, Brian, and gave him opportunity to post the second end. It's tied up at 3-3. Same score as our featured sheet here.
That's crazy how that happens.
You did it on purpose. You were just wasting time.
That would not be true.
Making people seasick at the same time. Oh, no.
No, put me in that one, yeah. Oh, geez, mine again?
Hey, that's not bad. Red's got hammered right now. You're good. You're good.
Here, take this.
All right, update from Women's Worlds. Canada versus Korea. Blank in the first end by Korea, maintaining hammer to the second. Korea sitting one with a hammer coming. Looks like they're playing a tap or lightweight hit to sit two. Look on Carrie Anderson's face is a little disappointed. Sweeping hard to hold this one. And it's good enough. They were actually playing a double for three. They end up stuffing it a little bit and only sit the two, but that's a good result for Korea. We'll keep an eye on that, keep you updated. I know given the choice, people are going to tune into us versus Women's Worlds.
Absolutely, right? You see me struggle through trying to get that camera semi-focused again.
Oh, it's certainly not for our effort. It's for the curling, obviously.
Keep pushing a little bit. Be careful. Come on. Line is nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good field. Line is good. Line is nice. Hard.
Well, we switched seats. We should have just kept it
We
the
did.
same. Yeah.
No, that works for me.
That's a nice shot.
All right, third end. Bazinski plays a come around on their own, rocking the top 12, using that as a guard. It's behind the center line, so Lucy elects to play a draw here. Button is wide open.
Still a nice crowd here in the warm room. Good to see everybody hanging out and having a good time.
Well, yeah, they have to wait for boat races, so that guarantees the audience.
That is true.
This one looks really good. Very good path. Let's see if it's going to get there. Yep, little tap. That's okay. Sits back button. Can't quite tell on our screen, but it looks like the pin is just covered, so I think that Red's going to have to tap that one if they hope to sit shot after this rod.